Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Houston Realtor Show. As you can see, I do have a guest right here. I'm going to introduce her in a second. But yeah, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. This is our third video. Today's going to be very interesting. It's going to be different compared to the other videos that I've been posting. But yeah, as we have our guest, she can speak a little bit about who she is.
Yes, thank you so much for having me. My name is Erica. I'm also a Houston realtor, and I'm really excited to dig into some of these experiences that we've had as your realtors. You guys
Yes.
don't even know some of the things that we have to go through that are completely uncalled for sometimes.
To
So.
get you to the closing table.
Exactly.
But it's okay. It's part of the game. It's part of the
Yeah.
fun. And I guess
Yeah.
it's worth it, right?
Absolutely. When that check hits and when our clients are happy, I mean,
Yes.
what more do you want?
What more do you want? No, literally. No, me and Erica started maybe at the same time with Vibe Realty. It was
Yeah.
2.5 years now, maybe.
Yeah.
I remember seeing her at the office. I was like, we're gonna click. So
Yeah.
we've clicked ever since.
And did.
Okay, well, before we dive deep into the video, I did want to say this has been a crazy month, just like September was. As y'all watch my previous video, we did have 3 new listings. And they're all under contract now. Well, 2 of them are under contract, and then I am helping another buyer. So it's been a crazy market.
Good stuff. It has
Yes.
been a crazy market.
Yes, things are picking up. They slowed down for a little bit for me, but now things are going back. Like, people are wanting to buy right before Christmas. So if you're looking to buy, guys, remember to give us a call because we're here to help you, okay? We're here to
Yeah.
guide you.
There's a lot of inventory out there.
No,
a lot.
Yeah, a lot. And a lot of specials for these buyers. So. But if you want to sell, these houses are selling too. They're still a little bit more on the market, but they are selling, okay? So
Yeah.
just give us a call. But now, let's get started.
Oh.
Let's dive deep, y'all. Today, the reason why I wanted to do this podcast is specifically about our stories. It's just because I feel like y'all need to hear what we go through. You know, what
Yeah.
goes in our head, what's the background as real estate agents, especially maybe some of my clients are hearing this or you're a realtor yourself, you know. Let's spread some awareness with this.
Yes.
Some lessons that we've heard and
For sure. And also, like, so that, because you, like you said, if you're a realtor watching this, I think it'll help just remember that you're not alone. Like, we're all going through very similar things. So.
That's why I love coming to the office because you get to hear and I'm not the only one going through something like this. Okay, I get a little bit more motivated.
Exactly.
It happens. Like, there's just crazy stories.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first or should I go first? Let's have our guest go.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Okay, well, I wrote down some of my experiences, and I want to say more experiences with realtors rather than with clients, although I do have some experiences with clients. But
yeah.
The first one I'm gonna dive into is this one is a little silly one, but at the same time, not really. It could feel very like I know my clients felt like super like invaded.
Yeah.
I had a listing and the property is being occupied, so my clients still live in the house, right?
Yeah.
And usually whenever I have listings where my clients are still living in there, I put a super box so I know what realtors are going in and out and at what times.
So y'all, this is specific like lockbox that you put outside so buyers, agents can go inside that property and they can look at the property.
Yeah, and it's like Bluetooth connected. So there's
Next
like
level.
an app. Yeah. So like I can see which realtor goes in at what time the lockbox unlocks and at what time they close it and all of that. So thank God that I had put that lockbox there because I wouldn't have known who committed the crime.
I remember the story.
So there's this realtor that went in and apparently, I mean, she toured by herself for her client. And my clients were at work, and whenever they came back from work, my client calls me and tells me, hey, I noticed that there's a banana missing from my kitchen. And obviously, because he's living in there, like they're going to be very mindful of everything that they have in there, right? And like how they left things. Yeah. So he obviously could tell that there was a banana missing. And so I immediately check who was the last person that went to go tour and all of that. And I reach out to her and I tell her about the situation. And she tells me that no, that usually, whenever she goes to tour properties where the house is being occupied, she doesn't even take a purse in there or anything because it's just for like protocol or like just to be sure or whatever, just because she's being respectful and mindful of people living there, right? And I'm like, okay, well, you're the only person that toured, and my clients were there before and after, and they noticed a difference. So I'm like, okay, well, I left it at that. My clients don't have any cameras outside, but their neighbors did. And their neighbors, I reached out to their neighbors, and
this is a good realtor right here because she's going above and beyond.
because like, dude,
Yeah, what happened?
We want to make sure, So the neighbor sends me the recording, and the realtor is walking in and walking out with a big old purse, like a big purse. Oh. So she lied to me about not taking a purse in there, know? So obviously that gives it away, like you're already lying about a purse. Obviously you're going to be lying about like the embarrassing, taking a banana, because that's kind of very embarrassing. Obviously you're not going to want to own up to that. But as a realtor, you're a professional. Be honest, be straight up. And so I told her that we saw the footage and that she did take in a purse, and she still denied that she, took the banana. And although it's something so small, it's still like the principle. We're professionals. We're supposed to be honest and like not invade people's homes.
Yeah.
And so then I spoke to our broker, Noe, and he advised.
Pobrecito Noe, bro. He goes through a lot. So many phone calls I'm getting. Like, hey, I'm going through this.
Probably like this situation is probably so silly, like over a banana being stolen, and then there's like other situations where like people are like being threatened or like lawsuits and stuff like that. Like the difference and like the severity is so funny. But I called Noe and I'm like, hey, this happened. This realtor stole banana. Yeah. What should I do? And he told me, well, talk to your client and see if he wants to make a complaint to Trek about her. And so I'm like, ooh. So I call my client and I tell him, hey, this is the situation. We see that, she's obviously lying about the bag, blah, blah, blah. Do you want to proceed and like make a complaint about this? And he was like, honestly, no, it's just like really like frustrating and like annoying and like kind of invasive. But he didn't want to do anything.
Yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, because she lied to me, I'm like, we need to make a complaint. But we didn't make a complaint. I just told her, hey, look, I kind of put her in check. I'm like, we saw this. Like, just be mindful next time. Like, don't make people feel uncomfortable. Like, we're professionals and we should feel safe with other realtors touring our clients' properties. Like, the goal here is to get deals closed, not have to go through little situations like this, No. So that was that, and that was my story with the thief, a banana thief.
We should name this the banana thief. That's crazy. It's because something so small can lead.
Yeah.
And then first of all, okay, you did it. Now admit to it. Hey, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Because it would have shortened everything.
Exactly. I had to go reach out to the neighbor, like take time out of their day to pull out the receipts.
Yeah.
Like too much. Yeah.
Well, that's one story right there. Well, you say you have a lot of stories with realtors, right?
Yeah.
Mine's a little bit different. I'm like, dang, I wish I have more stories with realtors.
No, it makes me want to like quit. I'm just kidding.
No, me too. No, mine, I have a few with realtors, but I do have a lot of crazy stories with, and like not sad stories, but like hurtful stories to me. Like I went through a whole breakup type thing with my clients. Just because. Let's talk about one specific one right now.
That is so true, though. I will say, like, that does feel like a heartbreak,
It
like
feels
with your
like a
clients.
heartbreak.
It does hurt more than dealing with the realtor. You're right.
Yes, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, it just
Yeah.
hurts your heart. Okay, so I have a specific one. I'm not gonna name anybody or anything like that, just because obviously, I mean, I still love you.
Right.
It's just, it hurt me.
You're like, I still want you to come back.
Come back. If you want to sell your house in a few years, let me know. I got you. No, but anyways, she's a friend from high school.
Uh-huh.
They're together with her spouse. They're not
Mhm.
married yet, but boyfriend and girlfriend. They were gonna buy a house, and she reached out to me. Obviously, I'm so happy because, especially when it's someone from high school, it's like very exciting. You're like, oh yes, I'm gonna help you out. Like, that's so exciting. I get to help someone that's family, close friends,
Yeah.
type. This is a long story, but to like give out the juicy parts, we went under contract with the builder, and a week before closing, she first lied to me and said that she doesn't want to buy the house no more because there was some stuff going on with the contractor from oh, I'm not gonna say the name of the builder. But there was some stuff going on with the builder. He wasn't fixing some issues, so I fought for them to get that fixed.
Yeah.
Or get some type of money back. They didn't want to do that, but the builder was like, you know what? Fine, because my client was about to back out.
Yeah, you were doing like above and
Yes,
beyond.
I was doing
things.
above and beyond to get her the thing that she wanted. And I'm like, you know what? If you don't want to, if they're not gonna cooperate, then we're gonna leave this contract and try to get out of it. So finally, it comes to a conclusion. The builder's willing to fix the issues, but then she gives me another phone call and she's like, actually, Melanie, I got fired. This is a week before closing. And I'm like, I'm like heartbreak. I'm like, wait, why didn't you tell me this before? Because I just went through I was arguing back and forth with the builder to get this stuff that she wanted done, to get it done. And they finally agreed to it.
And then with builders, it's hard to even do that. Like with builders, it's usually super easy. They give a lot of good incentives. It's like they take care of everything. So you were doing the most.
And then no. On top of that, they ended up doing everything that she wanted to do. Like they did the repairs. They did everything. Until she calls me and she's like, Melanie, actually, I ended up getting fired. And I'm like, bro. One, I was like, that's fine. Like, I'm a little mad because I fought for everything, but that's fine. Okay, now I'm like, I have to see. We had 1 day left on our financial. We have like a financial protection on your loan so you can get money back. We have 1 day. So she told me 1 day before. I had just literally agreed with the builder and they were fixing the issues, what was going on with the new build house. And until she lied. And obviously it was because she got fired. Now this is the whole issue. I'm like, do you still want the house or not? She's like, well, yeah, I'm going to try to find a new job. So now I have to fight for her to see if the builder's willing to push the closing date. But it ended up being a whole like mess that honestly, we couldn't like go deep into that. I was like, you know what? The best issue here is like, we have to protect your money. Yeah. And we have to leave the contract. Yeah. So, okay, I helped her with that. That's fine. I'm like, you know what? It's okay. It was embarrassing, I guess, to tell me the truth. And I get it. That's fine. But that's why we're here to guide you. Be honest, because this is what we're here for. I'm not going to be like, oh, you got fired. Like, that's crazy.
There's solutions.
There's solutions to everything. You told me you got lucky and told me a day before like you were going to completely lose your earnest money, your 1% down for the house. Okay. I ended up still working with her not years. This was last year. Months passed by, and obviously I'm still reaching out. Hey, I'm here to help you whenever you're ready. You have a new job. Let's go, because you're still qualified. Months passed by. I still will send her homes and stuff like that. And then she finally told me she's ready to go. I got them pre-approved again with with one of my lenders. Finally, it took some time because there was a specific thing that they had to do with like the job verification for her boyfriend. To find out they got approved. I get a phone call with them. I'm like, hey, you got approved. This is awesome. Let's go look at houses. She's like, oh, okay, this is awesome. She ends up telling me, hey, I can't go see houses this weekend, but when my man comes back. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Sunday comes. This is like a Wednesday. I get on a phone call, tell her congratulations, start sending her homes. Sunday comes, and then the lender calls me. And why did I already know it was a bad call? Uh-oh. And I'm like, hey, like, how are you? And then the lender's like, I have something to tell you. And I'm like, oh no, what's going on? Like, I already knew. She's like, they're sending me homes. They got another realtor and they're going to go under contract. They're wanting to submit
Wow.
an offer. And I said, what? What do you mean? Like, at this point, I'm
Why do I want to
heartbroken.
cry right now?
Bro, it was Sunday after church. I was like, I'm having a good day until I get this one. It's fine. It's okay.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, at this point, I'm heartbroken. And at the same time, like, I want to know what I did wrong. I'm
Right.
like, what did I do wrong? Like, I mean, I helped her out with
Feedback.
so many things. Like,
Yeah.
I need to know. And then she didn't tell me nothing. We were just on a phone call. Like, it sounded, everything was like good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I don't call her because I'm not a confrontational person when it comes to like, obviously I'm confrontational when it comes with another realtor. Or let's
Yeah.
get down. I'm protecting my client.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like, you know, friend and like
Yeah.
it was
Or with
just like
clients.
yes, like I didn't know how to say what happened. But I
Mhm.
just sent her a long message and I was like, hey, I ended up finding out, blah blah.
Hmm.
And that's when she told me, she was like, it's because my suegra found out that I'm buying a house and she has a cousin that's a realtor.
It's always them damn cousins. It's always, but that's
I
like probably the
know.
only client that they'll have too.
Yes, yes.
I'm just kidding.
No, but I'm like, it's okay. I'm like, it's fine.
But damn.
But I gave her, you know, we went through the whole thing with the whole
Yeah.
issue a year before. And then I still like got her pre-approved. They ended up using my lender. Like they used my
Wow.
the other realtor just showed up, probably opened the
Dude,
house,
yeah.
and that's it. Isn't that crazy?
But were y'all still?
So this is the issue that I learned here. Whenever you have a client, you have a contract with the client.
the representation
agreement that you make them sign because you're going to represent this client.
Yeah.
Well, I made a mistake here because she was my friend from high school.
Oh, you didn't make her sign it.
I didn't make her sign it.
Well, if that ain't a lesson, I don't know what is. Because you would have gotten your full compensation.
Yes.
Even if the other realtor did her little work or whatever.
Yeah, because I would have been like, hey, we have a contract here.
Yeah.
Like, I still get paid a commission out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wow.
lesson learned.
That is such a huge stab in the back.
I'm like ready to
Halloween.
I'm like, I'm ready to go show her some homes next week.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
isn't that crazy?
That is so crazy.
But lesson learned here, guys. Honestly, these stories that we're going to talk about, like, you learn something either from the other side.
Oh, that's so painful.
I was like, dang, I just got heartbroken again.
Send her on Valentine's Day a little love letter.
I mean, there's no hate here at the end of the day, right? But at the same time, it was like,
yeah.
I learned a lot from that mistake for sure.
I feel in pain right now. I think you told me about this, but you went into real good detail, and I'm like, that is crazy.
Real estate, they say, I was just recording a video because it was like trending on TikTok. It said, haha, you can't hurt me because I'm a realtor.
Honestly.
And I'm like, oh,
dude,
real.
I don't want to be hurt anymore though. Yeah.
We've only been in business for what, 2 years and a half?
2 years for me.
And there's more stories to go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
It's okay.
Okay.
I still love you if you're watching.
Yeah. You know who you are. It's all love. Okay, this is with another realtor. At this time I was it's regarding another one of my listings, and at this time I wasn't even in town. I was in Mexico. But my clients, they're elderly clients, and it takes a lot of work for them, and they're living in the house too. So it takes a lot of work for them to get out of the house and go back in when people are showing or like touring, right? So we made the decision to have prospective buyers and or their agents to send me pre-approval letter or proof of funds before they can go tour, because my clients are elderly. I mean, it's going to be too much work for them to be getting out with with a unapproved client or unqualified client. Or buyer. And so I had this guy reach out to me. He's a realtor, and he wanted a tour, and I asked him for pre-approval or proof of funds because I explained the whole situation.
Yeah, you don't want to waste your client's time.
Yeah. Yeah, and also, I mean, First of all, I mean, I don't want to waste.
Why are you showing the house without pre-approval? See,
Yeah.
y'all, this is the importance of getting pre-approved because you can't shop around with no budget.
Yeah, it's like you're running around with your head chopped off, not really knowing where, like, with no direction. And so he reached out to me. He wanted a tour, and I explained to him the situation. I asked him for pre-approval or proof of funds, and he tells me, I've worked with this client before, with this buyer before. He's an investor, and he's bought several properties, and he's qualified. And I'm like, okay, I understand, but I need to see the proof of funds or anything. And he basically told me that this is not, that what I'm requesting is not allowed, and that it goes against like Trek guidelines and stuff like that. And I'm like, and he made me question myself because he was so stern about it, and we were texting about it. And he was basically saying, you know, what you're requesting is not allowed. And I'm like, well, let me explain to you further. My clients do not, they specifically, to my understanding, is that if your clients are requesting something, you need to do that, obviously, like, to a certain extent, right? But like, this is just for showings. Like, obviously that's allowed. Hold on, pause. I want to pull up the messages because there is something that he said.
Who send me the messages I can post them.
Yes. Okay, perfect. Because in the end, he was like he was all scared because, hold on. I'm going to pause it. We're going to pause right here.
Find the messages.
Let me look for keywords. Elderly. Okay. So he said, also, did you know that you cannot require this in Texas for a showing, FYI? And I said, this is the seller's property, and from my understanding, they can make whichever conditions on the showing as they require. They're elderly, and they specifically asked me to implement this requirement to avoid unnecessary hassle. It's inconvenient for them to leave and return frequently. Please email me proof of funds if you'd like to proceed. Thank you. I look forward to hearing back. And then he texted back saying, I'm going to send this to MLS violation. It's not allowed in Texas regardless of what the sellers want. That is so funny, regardless of what the sellers want.
What?
That's hilarious because it's literally what the sellers want is what they're going to have, you know?
Yeah.
He said you can ask for this when a contract is submitted, but not for a showing. I'm like, this guy is so silly.
Yeah. You know, once it hits a specific price point, like when it gets like 500,000, these listing agents, they will not allow you to go in there without
exactly.
A lot of them, like that's how it is.
And you know,
you're wasting my time.
Exactly, and I think that he was feeling like this because of like some sort of ego.
Yeah.
And ultimately, you know, I immediately call my broker, Noe, or I send it in the group chat, which was a mistake because I kind of explained the whole situation. And it was, Noe ended up telling me, like, don't do that next time. But I just needed a response. Like, I was like, SOS, like, I need help right now. I'm scared he's gonna fucking, sorry. I'm scared he's gonna like report me and stuff. So like I'm freaking out.
Yeah, you want to know? Yeah.
I'm over here questioning myself when I know damn well that this doesn't make any sense. Yeah. But I think that he felt that way because it was a $200-something thousand home. It wasn't like high enough.
Yeah, but still, this is what the seller wants.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then I told him my broker would like to speak with you. I believe he will give you a call shortly. And so then Noe calls him, and they're on the phone. I'm not on the call, but Noe calls me back after they're done with the conversation. And he's all hyped up because he just basically like proved him wrong. He apparently said this other realtor started off trying to say, you know, I've been in the business for X amount of time.
Oh, they always pull that card. I've been in the business for this amount of years. I know. Excuse me, but you're actually wrong.
Yeah, and so Noe also kind of like threatened him. Not really threatened, but like told him what would happen if he tried to do anything. And so he basically put him in check, and ultimately he texted me back after their conversation, and he said, I don't have the information you're requiring. Please cancel my request to see this house. And then he made sure to send me a text message, like in writing, to make sure that I don't go and report him for the way that he was acting.
Yeah.
He said a seller is allowed to set requirements to show their property so long as they don't violate fair housing per MLS. Thank you. So he's just like reassuring me that he's aware that he was wrong, but he didn't even apologize for being rude or trying to tell me that he was gonna report this to the MLS, because he literally said, I'm going to send this to MLS violation. And then it's so funny to get that message back of him saying, per MLS, basically you're right. But he didn't want to say I was right. Ugh.
No,
I was like, yeah. And I was over there in Mexico.
Yeah, the stress that they give you for no reason.
Yes.
Like, okay, I understand. Go talk to your client. Want to go see the house? Are you that serious or not? Because they're requiring it.
Yeah, yeah.
Pero él quería prove you wrong, but he ended up getting proved wrong.
I know.
Wait, you were in Mexico?
Yeah, I was in Mexico. I was having dinner with my neighbors. And also my neighbor, he's a
insurance agent?
I think he's been involved in real estate, but in California. So they were hearing the whole conversations, and like they were just supporting me. And we were like 2 drinks in. I was like, oh my God.
Bro, the funny thing is everything happens when you're out of town.
Yeah.
Everything like bad or stressful moments happens when you're literally out of town. Like, I was just trying to enjoy my moment.
I know.
I was just trying to enjoy, but aquí estoy en el teléfono, bro.
I know.
I'm like with family, like, hey, I have to step because I need to talk about this. Talking about that's crazy. I have one more story because honestly, there's a lot of stories.
Yeah.
But we'll just share 2 and 2.
Yeah, that's perfect.
My other last story that I will talk about. This one is funny because I was actually on vacation when I was dealing with this seller. It was a seller. But this is a hard situation because he was going in foreclosure. So I went to his house and we spoke about how much we can try to profit out of this. So he has to pay his debt because he was like, maybe like 5-6 months that he hadn't paid or more than that. I'm not really sure how many months he was like past due. But he was already in foreclosure. They were going to take his home away in about less than a month, like maybe exactly a month. So I was like, okay, let's move fast.
Yeah.
I cut my commission short. Like, I got this. Like, I'm going to try to help you and sell this property. He gave me the worst month ever. He will call me at night every other night at like 9 p.m., blowing up my phone. I mean, I'm not going to, obviously I do, it has happened before that there's situations that I do answer my phone when it's like necessary and it's important. We're under contract, some stuff is happening. Obviously I'm going to call you, but this situation was different. I answered a few phone calls to the point that some nights I'm like, why are you calling me at 10 p.m.? Like, there's no reason there. But he is so stressed.
It's like borderline inappropriate.
Yes, he was so stressed that at this point he thought I was like not helping him out.
Yeah.
And he thought that I was trying to take away his house. So I didn't answer the phone and he left me a long voicemail. And that voicemail, it sounded like he was doing cocaine.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, oh my goodness, he's probably doing
out.
cocaine and he's coked out and he's like blowing up my phone. He was cussing me out.
Oh my God.
I'm
Do you have it?
Yes, I do. He was cussing me. I'm like, bro, I am not taking this from you. I'm literally already cutting my commission because I want to help you. Yeah. And I got on a phone call with him the next day and I told him everything. I was like, dude, I'm here to help you and guide you. We signed a contract. I'm not making no money. At this point, I'm not even making anything.
Literally.
Like, I'm here to literally help you because I don't want you to get on this foreclosure list and never be able to buy a home like in years from now. He didn't understand because I guess he was literally coked out. Until I was like, okay, maybe he's coked out or drunk or something like that. I don't know. Until one day, he sends me a picture in the middle of like 11 p.m.
That's scary. I don't like the sound of this. I don't like the sound of this.
It wasn't a picture of that, but but it was a picture of his cocaine.
Oh,
bro, he was like, "Do you want to buy or how much?"
Oh, at this point, pobrecito, he's trying to make ends meet.
No, okay, so I didn't answer. And then the next morning, he texts me again. He's like, "Hey, I'm so sorry for I'm so sorry for what I sent. So I acted stupid because at this point I don't know how he is. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if he's the biggest
Dangerous.
I don't know if he's dangerous, biggest drug dealer out there.
Yeah.
I just don't know. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what picture? And then he's like, oh, never mind. I'm sorry. Bro. Anyways, he ended up getting foreclosure because he didn't take none of the deals out because he still wanted to make some money.
En vez de endeudarse,
Yeah,
he made it worse.
Yeah, and he even told me, he's like, you know what, I don't care. Like, it was a very hard. He's like, I don't even care if I get foreclosed. It was a tough. It was
he
tough.
gave up.
Yeah,
on everything.
And then till this day, sometimes he hasn't sent me a picture in a long time, but now he sends me a picture of like, oh, Melanie, look at my foot, like it's broken.
What?
And then
we're not friends.
We're not friends,
do you
bro.
remember when you cussed me out?
Not once or twice, bro. Like, he will cuss me out, and then
Oh my god,
it happened to the point that I was on vacation too. I was in Destin, Florida, enjoying my time, and this before things
for your birthday, no?
No, this was last year.
Oh,
this before things got tough. So I was still on a phone call with him, trying to help him out, let him know, relax, like we're gonna try to find you a buyer and stuff like that. And he was like cussing me out. I'm like, I hanged up on him a few times, and I'm not the type of person I'm not gonna hang up on you, but I'm not gonna let you disrespect me either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to that.
Yeah,
there's no. It's not productive at all.
Talking about pictures, y'all, I don't know if you. I have a few stories. It's weird being a realtor as a woman, especially because I post a lot of social media content. I get weird messages.
Yeah, I've gotten a call before.
Calls. Oh my goodness, I've gotten calls.
Yeah,
not one, like a lot of phone calls.
It's so disturbing.
I'm like, there's one time I was very mad. Sometimes you can tell it's fake and stuff like that, but this time I was very mad because he sounded so serious that he wanted to buy in Houston, and he was like an investor, and like he was
proof of funds. Show me proof
ready
of funds.
to go. I was like, okay, perfect. But this phone call lasted 25 minutes because it was his first time being like an investor here in Houston. So I was trying to explain to him the process. Yeah. For him just to be disgusting.
Oh. Yeah. Wasting our
I was pissed because you wasted 25 minutes of my day.
Yeah. Bro, I can't stand people. Don't be that kind of person, please.
Please don't. I know, but okay, anyways, we can keep going. This podcast will be an hour and a half.
I know, 2 hours long.
But before we end this podcast, I did want to end it on a positive note, right?
Yeah.
Not just too much of laughing and our stories of what happens as a realtor.
We're all negative realtors. we go through so much.
If you want to have cafecito with me or something, I'm so down. We can chat and talk about these crazy stories.
Yeah.
Because there's more.
A lot more.
there's proof too. Yeah, something that you wanted to tell like first time buyers, like a little tip or anything that they need to hear or something.
Well, I guess I'm going to keep it like on the theme of going through stressful situations, like this last story that you told. Realtors are here to help all the time. I know that when you're buying, it's very unpredictable. It's especially as your first time, you don't know what to expect. So sometimes we act out of emotions, and that guy, I mean, clearly acted out of emotions and out of being under the influence too. So, that's why we're here. We're the professionals, and we can guide you through every step of the way. Realtors, this is our job, you know? Yeah. Just like you have your job and you take care of things, we take care of you as well. So just make sure that you go to a realtor that you feel comfortable with and fully give them your trust, because they're literally there to help you. There's no steering. There's no, ultimately we're realtors because we want to help people become homeowners. And so just don't be so stressed out.
No.
Listen to your realtor.
Listen to your realtor. We are literally your friend in this transaction. Yeah. It's going to be one of either 30 days, 3 months, 6 months, however much it is. Like, we're literally talking on the phone almost every other day or whatever it is. So we're literally your friend. We're here to guide you. Whatever it is, you got fired from your job, just be honest. It's okay. Things happen. Yeah. And I let my buyers know at the beginning too, especially after that specific topic that happened. I was like, hey, like, you don't know what's going to happen. They're like, why am I going to lose money? I'm like, well, it's because you don't know what can happen in 30 days of your life. You know, things can happen. So, I'm your friend. Okay? We're here for you.
Yeah.
And we're the best realtors out there. So just come to us.
Absolutely.
Just come to us. We got you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this podcast. There's going to be more podcasts to go. Please make sure to comment or text me or DM me if you have a specific request that you want us to go deep into, talk more about here in this podcast. But yeah, hopefully the next podcast will be more about financials and guidance on how to get your credit up and keep going so you can buy a home. Hopefully not this year, but maybe next year or maybe in 2 months. So yeah, let's go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you for being here. All right.
Thank you for having me. Peace out.
Peace out. Bye.